Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but
checked in. Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
So the Houston Five right now. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Amin Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the center position, filling out the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thank you for that. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. MP with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And here's VanVleet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow, he could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
MP outside. And there's the lob. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And he buries his first look.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
MP against Van Vliet. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. MP outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Sohan. Floats one. The Rockets pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Şengün. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Spurs trail by 5. MP no good. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Brooks outside. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's MP looking to end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
For San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Jones in for Vassell. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Holiday's checked in for Shepherd. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. San Antonio in second.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Holiday. Outside Eason. Outside Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And Houston making a change here. Shepherd's checked in. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Jones, pass to MP. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. From deep, MP. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Houston leading by 9. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason, Green out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the shot goes down. Thompson's got 6 points.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Johnson passes to MP. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. Jones misses. The Rockets lead by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. MP. Power move from MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Screen by Eason. And that one's good. Whitmore. Whitmore's got his second basket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's the 3. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Eason, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Spurs making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Whitmore. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And he lobs it up top. Green finds VanVleet. Up top, Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. Jumps up. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
The Rockets lead by 4. VanVleet, the pass to Adams. Outside for Green. The 3. Green, money from deep.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Pass to MP. Collins with a screen on Green. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Thompson. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the pick. To the inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside, Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. VanVleet against MP. Pass to Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili, 6 to shoot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Thursday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against San Antonio, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks comes in for Thompson.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
MP, the pass to Sohan. The kick out to Paul. Unloads. And he knocks the jumper down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams.
Performance for Keldon Johnson. He's been the story for the Spurs. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to second court and get ready.
Hey, folks. Let's kick this halftime show off by checking in the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SG.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball. Checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. San Antonio with the ball. Picked up by Sohan. MP scanning the floor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. MP is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Şengün passes to Thompson. Şengün a screen on Johnson. 5 to shoot. Thompson goes in. On the wing, Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 8.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Throws it up high. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 3-point lead. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Sohan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. Blows the alley-oop. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang out his athleticism, and he's rounding into. Makes him kind of scary as we go forward. Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
MP against Green. Here's MP. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside, Green. From downtown, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jones, the pass to MP. And he's going for the oop here.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
For San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. And Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Johnson. Eason's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Green. Collins with a screen on Thompson. Here's MP taking it. Oh, my! Throw it down!
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Thompson. Outside Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün with it. Collins defending. Şengün, no good. MP outside. Collins a screen. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Green in at the 1. From 10 feet away. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Here's Eason, and he banks in the layup.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Thompson against MP. Collins with a screen on Thompson. Here's MP, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. And here is Green, defended by Jones. Eason, good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. MP with it. Throws up, high post. Doesn't go for him. Houston in the lead. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets.
Number 5, Fred VanVleet.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside, Green. Over MP. Goes back up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Vassell. Half minutes through it now to halt the run. Mamukelashvili passes to Collins, and it's stolen by VanVleet. The three ball. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Point barrage, they came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's MP, and they double up MP. Stolen by VanVleet. Thompson outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Paul in for Barnes. Green against MP. Wembanyama, screen on Green. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. We've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. "56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big points, and Johnson knows it. Great poise.
Smith outside. To the inside. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pulls it. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth will be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Wembanyama, screen on VanVleet. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. MP outside. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Houston winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might...
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Hit the showers. Wash it off. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Time to turn the page, MP.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So he did not play well. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And San Antonio with the change here, too. MV's checked in. On the court for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Chris Paul is out there with MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Holmgren. He has 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
6 to shoot. Here's Caruso. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 5. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before, and previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin? Certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
Collins, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Champagny. Here's Branham. Wallace covering. Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They lead by 4. Hartenstein passes to Joe. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And MP throws it down.
Punched home from MP there. The young man showing off the ups.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. And that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by MP. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. MP passes to Branham. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play. The top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. You look at Orlando. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Oh, that's a great play by Johnson. Great patience, not just jacking up the shot. He's thinking of it.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you. I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Thunder leading by 11. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Thunder.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Cason Wallace. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Trey Jones. Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Spurs trail by 13. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
The Thunder leading by 14. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Joe on the wing. Misses the three. And so, MV will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. You know, Shams, I don't know inside, but clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Caruso. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes sets a screen for MP. Wembanyama outside. There's the 3. Barnes can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 19-4 run. Williams against Vassell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Good on the triple. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Barnes sets a screen for MP. Back to Barnes, and stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got it. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half,
when I look at San Antonio, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their defense has been trash.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's... checked in for Oklahoma City. MP's checked in for San Antonio. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. The cell on the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's MP in at the point. Barnes screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, a special move before the shot. MP's got 6.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
It's up a 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
Pass to Caruso. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. MP outside. Collins setting the pick for MP. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Williams against MP. A floater. MP strong inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Second, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Back to Joe. Bangs home the trifecta. Joe's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wembanyama, a screen. A 3 from MP. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wiggins outside. Williams looking over the floor. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
On the finishing end in the catch and shoot, Joe is deadly.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. MP against Wallace. MP up top. He's got 10. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Outside Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He has 5.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Gilgeous Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Spurs trail by 20. Jones, the pass to MP. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Joe finds Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen on MP. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
MP, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. To the paint. Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Alex Caruso checked in for Case and Wallace. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's the screen. Here's MP. Again, the miss by